So let's get to that Toronto-Tampa Bay series, which is the only series we have locked in. It's amazing. 3 days before the end of the regular season. It's the only series we have locked in, the 2-3 in the Atlantic. The Leafs, who famously have not won a cup since 1967. The Tampa Bay Lightning, who are 1 year removed from trying to get a three-peat with, and they got all the way to the finals. Avalanche beat them. Avalanche only dropped 4 games throughout the entire postseason last year. But they were oh so close, and some of the same names that we've known through the years with the Lightning, with the Lightning I'm talking about now, are still there, right? The Stamkoses of the world, the Braden Points of the world, they're all still there, of course, in goal. Vasilevsky's still there. What do you make of this series?
Well, it's interesting, Gill. And you said, we know it with 3 days left in the season. It feels like we've known this series since like November, December, because Boston just ran away with the Atlantic and kind of just put Toronto and Tampa in this 2-3 matchup. And it's been basically a long time coming, saying, hey, we're going to get this rematch from last year. Last year was a great series. It had swings. It went 7 games. Ultimately, Tampa gets the win. So I expect another close series. I think the margins are going to be very thin. I feel like it's going to come down to a lot of 1-goal games. I trust Tampa's goaltending a lot more than I trust Toronto's. Now, Ilya Samsonov has been fantastic this year, and he's going to be the starter for Toronto going to the playoffs. I just trust Vasilevsky a little bit more come playoff time. So I'm leaning Tampa still in this series, but I think Toronto's in a better position this year than they were last year to win this series. I mean, they just beat Tampa Bay last night with their B squad. Guys, they rested Matthews, they rested Marner, they started a third-string goaltender, and they did beat Tampa. So the case is there to be made for Toronto to finally break this curse and finally win a playoff series, but I still have to lean with Vasilevsky and the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Leafs minus 145 on the series price. The Lightning plus 125 on the comeback over at DraftKings with the lean towards the dog here from Jake Hahn.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.